What if fear wasn't your enemy, but your greatest teacher? Every bold dream, you have every leap you want to take, every version of your future self that feels just out of reach stands behind one thing, fear. But here's the truth most people never learn. You don't need to kill fear to move forward. You need to master it, to feel it, understand it, and act anyway. This isn't about pretending to be brave. It's about becoming the kind of person who moves through fear with clarity, strength, and purpose. In this video, you'll discover a powerful, practical framework that will help you do exactly that. Fear will always knock, but after today, you'll know how to answer. True courage isn't about erasing fear, it's about leading through it. Fear won't disappear, but when you learn how to navigate it, it becomes your ally, not your enemy. Mastering fear means you keep moving, even when it's loud. 1. Shift how you see fear. Fear isn't failure. It's your body signaling that something matters. Instead of running from it, ask, what's this trying to teach me? Usually, fear shows up right before a breakthrough. Lean in. Your next level is on the other side. 2. Train like it's game day. Confidence isn't born, it's built. The people who stay calm under pressure have one secret: preparation. Put in the reps, practice under stress. Simulate the hard moments. The better you prepare, the quieter fear becomes. 3. Play out the worst case. Borrow this from the ancient Stoics. Imagine what could go wrong on purpose. Not to scare yourself, but to disarm the unknown. Ask, if the worst happened, how would I handle it? You'll often realize you'd survive and grow stronger for it. 4. Move while you're scared. Bravery isn't the lack of fear, it's movement despite it. Start small. Speak up, raise your hand, take that step. Each act sends a message to your brain. We do this now. And each time, the fear loses ground. 5. Focus on what's yours to control. You can't force results. You can't change people's opinions. But your focus, your effort, your reaction, that's yours. Let go of the rest. Pour your energy into what you can shape, and let that be enough. 6. Come back to now. Fear lives in imagined futures. Your breath brings you back. Try this. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. That's presence. When you're grounded in the present, fear fades into background noise. 7. Expose yourself gradually. What you avoid gains power. What you face, you shrink. Start small. Introduce yourself. Post a video. Take the meeting. Over time, what once triggered anxiety becomes just another Tuesday. 8. Become the person who acts anyway. It's not about feeling brave. It's about deciding who you are. Tell yourself, I'm the kind of person who acts no matter how I feel. Identity leads action. Build yours, one brave step at a time. Here's the truth. Fear is normal. Fear is expected. But what separates the bold from the stuck is what they do next. You don't need to wait for fear to vanish. You just need to keep moving anyway. Now, let me explain. Redefine fear. Fear is often misunderstood. Most people see it as a weakness, something to be eradicated. But fear is not the enemy, it's a biological response meant to protect you. Your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for fear, is trying to keep you safe. When you feel fear, it's not a flaw, it's feedback. Redefining fear means shifting your mindset. Fear isn't a stop sign, it's a signal. Ask, what is this fear trying to show me? Often, fear reveals where we have the most to grow. Afraid of public speaking? That's a cue that stepping up will unlock confidence and skill. Afraid of rejection? That's a sign your self-worth is tied to external validation, and it's time to reclaim it. By honoring fear instead of denying it, you begin to master it. Redefining fear turns it from a threat into a teacher. 2. Prepare ruthlessly. Fear is often a byproduct of uncertainty. Preparation replaces uncertainty with structure. Whether you're gearing up for a major presentation, a difficult conversation, or a high-risk opportunity, thorough preparation is the most practical way to reduce fear. The Stoics believed in training the body and mind so that in moments of stress, instinct would take over. When you prepare, You build a mental map, one where your brain knows the terrain and thus feels safer navigating. 5. Control the controllables. Fear often spikes when we focus on what's out of our hands, outcomes, other people's opinions, unpredictable variables. But real power comes from zeroing in on what you can control: your thoughts, your attitude, your effort, your response. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. When you redirect your energy from anxiety to action, from speculation to execution, fear loses its grip. You can't control whether people like you, but you can control how authentic you are. You can't guarantee success, but you can guarantee effort and resilience. Fear feeds on uncertainty. By narrowing your focus to what's within your influence, you become grounded. This isn't passive acceptance, it's empowered clarity. You don't become fearless by wishing away variables. You become fearless by owning your lane and dominating it. 6. Breathe and stay present. Fear lives in the future. It's a forecast, not a fact. It imagines worst-case outcomes and emotionally reacts as if they've already happened. But the present moment, the now, is almost always safe. Breathing deeply and mindfully anchors you to this reality. Techniques like box breathing, inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4, can reset your nervous system in seconds. Fear often activates your sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. Conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, rest and recover. Grounding exercises like naming what you see, hear, and feel can also snap you back to the present. When you're rooted in now, fear can't dominate you. Practicing presence doesn't mean ignoring fear. It means refusing to be dragged into imagined futures. In the moment, you find clarity, calm, and control. 7. Desensitize yourself. Fear often grows in the shadows of avoidance. The more you run from what scares you, the bigger it becomes. But there's a way to shrink fear: desensitization. Expose yourself to what you fear gradually and consistently. Afraid of rejection? Start small. Ask a stranger for the time. Then level up. Pitch your idea. Speak up. Each exposure rewires your brain. You stop seeing the feared thing as a threat and start seeing it as normal. This is how elite athletes and special forces train. They replicate stressors in controlled environments until fear becomes a background noise. Desensitization isn't about diving headfirst into terror. It's about smart, incremental exposure. Think of it like cold water. You step in slowly until your body adjusts. And once it does, you're free. 8. Build a strong identity. Fearless action begins with a fearless identity. Who you believe you are shapes what you do. If you see yourself as shy, you'll act that way, even if the moment calls for boldness. But if you start telling yourself, "I'm the kind of person who leans into fear," you'll begin to act accordingly. Identity isn't fixed, it's constructed through repetition and narrative. Every time you act bravely, no matter how small the act, you deposit evidence into your fearless identity bank. Eventually, this self-image becomes your default. Affirmations, journaling, and internal dialogue all reinforce this. Identity is the root, action is the fruit. Rewire how you see yourself, and your behaviors will align. Don't wait to feel fearless to become it. Decide who you are and prove it through action.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, it means you're not just curious about becoming fearless. You're committed to it. That alone sets you apart. Your time and attention mean everything to me. I hope this story gave you something real to take with you, whether it's a shift in mindset, a practical step forward, or simply the courage to face whatever's next. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What fear are you ready to master? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more content like this. We're building a fearless community here, and you're a part of it. Keep showing up. Keep stepping forward. You've got this.